When we see numbers in the news or on social media, they often feel objective, like they are just telling us the truth. But data does not speak for itself. People interpret it, and sometimes that interpretation is misleading. In this video, we will look at a few common ways that happens and how to identify it. First, let's talk about correlation versus causation. Just because two things happen together does not mean one causes the other. For example, ice cream sales and sunburns both increase in the summer. That does not mean ice cream causes sunburn. The real cause is a third factor: hot, sunny weather. When you see a graph showing two trends moving together, pause and ask, is there a direct cause here, or could something else explain both? Next, let's look at averages. Averages smooth things out, but can hide important differences. If the average test score is 75, that does not tell you whether most students scored around 75, or whether half failed and half achieved a perfect score. Averages are useful, but they are incomplete. Asking about the distribution or range will give you a clearer picture. Third, look at context, especially sample size, outliers, and time frame. A study based on 20 people does not tell us the same thing as one based on 20,000. A single extreme value, called an outlier, can also skew results. And time frame matters. A sharp increase over 1 week may look dramatic, but over 5 years it could be minor. Always ask, how much data is this based on and over what period of time? Now let's talk about data visualization. Charts and graphs do not just show data, they shape how we interpret it. Choices like the scale of the axes, the type of chart, or what data is included can make differences look larger or smaller than they really are. For example, a bar chart that does not start at 0 can exaggerate small changes. Color choices can also draw attention to certain trends while downplaying others. These choices are not always dishonest, but they are never neutral. Finally, question the story the data tells. Ask simple questions. Who made this chart? What choices did they make and how the data is shown? What might be missing? And who benefits from this interpretation? Being data literate does not mean being skeptical of everything you see. It means knowing how data is framed and learning to pause before accepting the conclusion. When you ask basic questions about context and presentation, you take a more active role in interpreting information. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about finding or evaluating data, please reach out to the Shapiro Library team.